Good evening, or I should say night or morning, wherever you are. This is Lady Lilith with um, a Witchy Mommy's Life. And this isn't really a witchy topic, but this is part of my life as a mother. I am a stepmother to a 9-year old um, child that is reactive attachment disorder. And what that is during the infant stage, that baby did not get the love and attention it needed. So the brain we wired to put in protective mechanisms and rewired itself. So what this did was now with normal kids, chaos would not be fun and safe, but for a child or even an adult that is reactive attachment, the more chaotic the household is or their life, the safer they feel. And this is because they do not know how to create those bonds with people. And getting close to even loved ones is scary for them because they don't trust. They don't know how to trust even adults. And it is really sad because these kids go through so much torment. And I seem to think and feel of it like it's a their spirit is shattered and fractured, and their heart is broken, and so they're tormented. They don't know why they're angry. They don't know why they lash out the way they do. He's so kind. What, honey? Come here. I'm right here. It's okay. There's the baby. So, what it is, instead of a peaceful environment, they create this chaos. And they create this chaos with lies and being abusive and very confrontational. And it does put the family through a lot of turmoil, and it's mostly directed towards the like the stepmothers or the adopted mothers, or it's directed towards them because they didn't create that, they didn't have that bond with their biological mother, and so they tend to um, they're very good compulsive liars. And how the text put it is very charismatic people. They can sweet talk you into doing anything. And and the sad thing is most of these kids that have this go unnoticed. And or there's no hope for them, and they end up in juvenile detention centers. They end up in foster care. They end up forgotten, and which leads to very destructive lifestyles that they live. Some of these kids, they end up with drug addicts, sex offenders. murderers, your most prominent people in history, um, some that are still living and some that are not, um, had this form of reactive attachment disorder. And it is, if these kids not are helped, they can become. Charles Manson is an example of exactly um, what they can become. Charles Manson has it. He has the extreme form of it because most people don't know this about him, but his mother was a prostitute. So she really didn't care for him, and she really didn't create that loving, nurturing bond that he needed in life. And he went from foster care to foster care. And so it was like, you know, and then he's freaking a genius. The man is a genius. A whole bunch of followers, and he brainwashed them. Yes, he used some form of drug. He even admitted to that. But that is just a little about um my life and who I am. And that's why being a witch really to me is really important, because that is my foundation. That is my strength to in my chaotic life. and and I'm very passionate about my little ones. I'm very passionate. So that's just a little bit about me and the mundane part of me. I will here and there put in, not some witchy stuff, but just a little more info about my life and everything. I will probably do a witchy blog here in a little bit, and I hope y'all have a wonderful night. Stay blessed. Stay true to yourself. Be strong, and dark blessings.